right off the bat, we think about how computing is moving from a graphical user interface to the voice interface. And so one of the jobs that we wrote in the new report is the voice UX designer. For all of us that interact with Siri or Alexa, here in America, we know that Siri and Alexa kind of have one voice. Well, guess what? There's 7 billion people on planet Earth. Each one of us speaks a language in our own dialect. So forgive me, hopefully you guys can understand me. I'm talking in my Northern California dialect. But theoretically, if you graduated with a degree in linguistics 10 years ago, it's like, hey, good luck with that. It's Google Translate's world. We all just live in it. Well, now, suddenly, with the proliferation of natural language processing and that interface to the customer, it's like I need more linguistics majors than I can possibly get, like yesterday. And so that's a really exciting development just when you look at skills that would wrap around that. Talk about HR and what happens to human resources. The algorithm bias auditor in a world that is replete with artificial intelligence, automation, and algorithms. How do you make sure that the coding of those algorithms doesn't have inherent or unconscious bias as a part of that? And so that's another one we see coming up on the timeline very quickly. And maybe just one more. I mean, we could go unpack the report,
There's 42 to go
there's
through.
42 to go through.
What's your favorite one?
Well, you talked about teenagers. I have a teenage son. He loves video games, and we look at the proliferation of esports. I mean, just do the drop-down menu on ESPN. They have esports as a huge part of what they're thinking about. So we wrote about the esports arena builder, where people like being with other people. Even though most video games are consumed off of Twitch, which is owned by Amazon today, we see the build out of physical arena space, much like you'd have a basketball arena or a football stadium. The build out of, in fact, that's already starting to happen today. I know you're originally from Southern California, Steve. UC Irvine, I believe, built the nation's first dedicated arena for esports.